What it do, Sun Seeds? You kicking it with me, your boy, Sun Seeded T. Much love, benevolence, balance, tranquility upon all of you. Anyone tuning in right now, anyone liking my vibe, what I'm saying, go ahead and drop a big fat thumbs up, like, share, comment. I'd love to get a conversation started in all of my videos. Subscribe to my channel so you can know anytime them sun rays is beaming on you, baby. Which should be damn near 24/7 if we're gonna keep it 1,000 wow. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna keep it 1,000 wow. Oh, life is a forever high. I don't need no weed, baby. I don't need no stimulants. All I need is the sunlight, the natural elements. Today I want to talk about how to live a life of prosperity and longevity. How to cultivate a solid foundation for your spirit, mind, body. A lot of us think that we need external, you know what I'm saying, stimulation in order to propel us, in order to keep us going in this life. I'm here to tell you that is not the facts. We have to learn how to cultivate individuality within our vessels, within our minds, because there are so many things pushing and pulling upon our beings, telling us to go this way, go that way, go this way, go that way, that we cannot tap into our base frequency, that we do not know who our true selves are. So it's very hard to cultivate that deep inner knowing of what you want to do, what fuels you genuinely, what's natural for your growth, transformation, and stabilization. A lot of times we tend to overthink things instead of just going with the natural flow of life. Things should be natural. I remember a lot of times I was living in the matrix. I was fueling my body off of alcohol, fueling my body off of weed, cigarettes, fueling my body reality TV, toxic music, toxic relationships that I became crippling codependent to. I became so codependent to certain situations, certain substances, that it was really starting to affect my mental state, my reality. And I could see longevity diminishing by the day. We want to live long, healthy lives. That's the main goal. And once I awakened, I started to perceive my longevity come back into my life. When I was living in the matrix, I would literally tell myself, I hate life, I want to die. Subconsciously, when I was drinking, when I was partying with friends, realizing now, not at the time, that I was looking for a quicker way out. Most of the people I considered to be my friends weren't really even my friends. Think of it this way, like, I was drinking to feel good. Drinking is literally known to kill you internally. So what are you really doing when you're indulging in alcohol consumption? It's just something to think about. What are you really doing when you're polluting your vessel with smoke, tar, nicotine? You're cutting your longevity. And what happens is, subconsciously, we experience so many downfalls on top of the social conditioning that we teach ourselves that this is the natural way of life, when in reality it's the furthest thing from natural. It's a perverted reality that has been established and sold and packaged to us as some hip trend that we should all follow. You know what I'm saying? There's beauty in living naturally. There's beauty in taking care of your body. Most of us don't understand that we can feel just as good living a natural, sober, happy life than if we were to be partying, doing drugs, using stimulants. Most of us don't understand that the dopamine comes from our breathing, comes from the experiences we choose to indulge in. So you can get the same high, the same euphoria, happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction working out. You can get the same satisfaction eating good, the same satisfaction praying, meditating, exercising, giving grace, giving gratitude. Yes, you can get the same gratification, the same fulfillment, the same elation, joy, and ecstasy just by simply loving life. I get on these videos every single time, sober as a gopher, and I laugh like I'm a child all over again, because my awakening led me down a path of benevolence where I feel fulfilled every single day. I'm crazy. I'm so crazy to the point where when something challenging comes up to me, I look at it as an opportunity to grow, expand, and transform. There's nothing that I cannot handle in my mind. As opposed to the old version of myself, I would experience hardship and go instantly get drunk, because the feeling of that hardship made me want to experience instant gratification. I wanted to be happy all over again. To be honest, the only thing that I indulge in that gives me instant dopamine rush, I'll experience an orgasm. Shit, I will stroke myself. Yes, I will stroke the fuck out of myself, but I will not ejaculate. I've learned how to experience orgasm without ejaculation, separate the two, because semen retention as a man is very important. And I'm not sure how it works as a woman, but I'm pretty sure there's some benefits of learning how to control your orgasm or your sexual energy and redirect it towards something more beneficial. Because that's all we want is the dopamine. Once you start living in that life of delusion, constantly drinking, smoking, just living recklessly, you start to create an illusion within your mind and you separate yourself from reality. And that's when the ego, the toxic ego nonetheless, begins to form, and it begins to cripple you and stagnate your growth, success, and happiness, your kindness, your wealth of spirit, heart, mind, body, and soul. I know you've seen so many famous celebrities, rich people that live a depressing, sad, stagnant, dark lifestyle. You would think money would bring them all this happiness, but it doesn't. They live for the next rush of dopamine, never really living their whole life, never really learning how to cultivate it naturally through natural factors such as deep breathing, exercise, loving yourself, being happy without any external validation. It's a lonely path through substance abuse and objectifying attachments. It's a lonely path down being materialistic. It's an unfulfilling path. It's a void that will never be filled. But once you learn how to fill that void through spiritual means, you seek out the Most High. You release the same dopamine, sun gazing, moon gazing. Yes, earthing, putting your feet to bare earth. I've said this before. You release that same dopamine. You can be high without actually getting high. This has been proven. Once you learn how to do that, you start to control your reality. And with those fuels, you're not going to deteriorate your body. The sun does not kill you like liquor does. You know what I'm saying? The earth does not kill you like smoking does. That's how you cultivate longevity within yourself and begin to live a happier reality, free of anxiety, depression, stagnation, irritation, hatred. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know why they get irritated at the smallest things. I used to be the same way. Before I went vegan, I used to grind my teeth. I used to be so hateful. Before I went vegan and started fasting and released all that tension from my body, I used to be so hateful. And I can tell so many other people are, and they don't know why. It's because we're fueling our bodies with the wrong things. I don't want to talk too long, so I'm going to cut the video right there. That's just a couple of jewels for anyone looking to begin their spiritual journey and become enlightened. Much love, Sunseeds. Sunseed out.